There you go guys, official. The midges are back. Tam's got the biggest carry out. Good morning. It is Saturday, the 6th of June, and that's tonight's digs. So I'm out with Ali and Dave. Bit of a late start, it's 20 past 10. We stopped off at Dumbarton for a bit of breakfast before we headed on up. But weather conditions, on the forecast at the beginning of the week it was 90% chance of rain. That's changed now to 50% chance, but conditions at the minute is ideal. But we'll see how long we get that for. The longer it stays lasts, the better. Right, that's us set up. I'm going to show you our digs for the night. It's pretty compact. There you go, there's our Dave.
Alright boys.
Alright.
Right.
So this is the sort of living area. Oh, what's this? Couple of cans of Cruz Campo. They'll get spanked later. What else we got? Oh, that can get ditched. Oh, a wee bit of whiskey. Oh, sweet Tam! Sweet Tam! There you go, Roy. Right, so there's some games and that up there. I think they've got a wee bit of a signal, and Scotland are playing tonight, so maybe we can see the Scotland game. I'll show you up the stair to the sleeping area. So it's pretty tight. It says it sleeps 12, but you've been eating very friendly, I think.
Big Andy sleeps.
Yeah, Big Andy, only you're getting up here, mate. So that's the beds for the night. So I'm in that corner, Ali's in that corner, and Dave's in that corner. And if Dave snores, you're in that river. We're going to do the loop in a clockwise route. So we're going to go up the waterfall first and do Stob Ghabhar first, and then Stob Corridor there. We'll see it at the Beerlac if we're going to go and do that. The weather will be a big player in this one as well. So yeah, so the digs dubbed up. That's him just back here. So anybody that knows this area, they'll know what that hut is. And I believe back in the day it used to be a school hut. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've heard that a few times. But what a place to have a wee school hut, eh? The views out there are unbelievable. So we'll make our way along here, we'll head up the waterfall, and I'm sure there's a wee ridge. I've done these two Munros before, so has Ali. I've done them several times. Dave's not done them, so it's two new ones for Dave. I'm sure when I done it with Brian years ago, I'm sure it was claggy. Yeah, I'm sure the clag was in. So maybe a wee view of the day would be a bonus, but we'll definitely get one done. The second one, I don't know so much. Just see how we are. This has been on the go for an hour, 35 minutes. Just covering 4.7k since we left the car. So basically that's us starting to head up the ascent where the waterfall is. It's a bit boggy underfoot. Just need to pick a wee path through it. That's the waterfall ahead. This has been on the go for 3 hours. I'm at 750 metres. Wind's getting up a bit, wee bit of chill in there now. Views opening right up. Down to Loch Tilla, Aonach Eagach Ridge, Rain, doing all that neck of the woods. Yeah, so it looks as if it could be some bad weather heading our way, but fingers crossed it might miss us. So far so good, really cool, good hiking weather, but that wind's got up now and there is chill in it. Right, this is just off the summit, summit's just up there, and that clag has just rolled in, so looking right here. I think there's a wee bit of spit of rain in there as well. I've been walking for 3 hours 40 minutes, it's been clear all day. As soon as I got up, that's what we get. Oh wow, that cracked me locking for a wild camp. Hey boss. Yeah, hi boy. Right, yes, I was at the summit at Stob Ghabhar. That took us 3 hours and 50 minutes, currently at 1,090 metres. Second time I've been up here, second time in the clag. Right guys, this is us just ready to head over the mini Aonach Eagach Ridge. So Ali and Dave are ahead, and I'm going to follow suit. That is the baby Aonach Eagach Ridge done for a second time for me. Wee bit of spicy, but really good. Gets you all heart pumping, gets you thinking at least. Gets you thinking. I mean, that's us done half most of the height in the first Munro. That's the second Munro just there. Stob Ghabhar, but we're just going to sack it. I say me and Ali's done it before, and Paul, we believe Paul is at the hut, so we're going to go down to see Paul for an hour. That is us done and dusted, back down to the wee mountaineering hut. So it's opened up, Dave and Ali's inside. I've just come down to the river to do a wee sign off for today anyway. So we were 6 hours 7 minutes, total of 14.8k, 1,006 metres of ascent. So cracking day, really good. I think it'll be a long day to come up here if you want to go on and do a hike, just to use that hut. Either you've got Loch Ghabhar up there for a bit of fishing, you wanted to use it. If you're coming on your bike, you could cycle right up to Loch Ghabhar, do a bit of fishing, but the hike was good enough. 6 hours was fantastic. As I say, we weren't in a rush today. Unfortunately, Paul, I know you come up to pay us a wee visit, but we seemed to take an age coming down after there, but I think we've missed you by about 45 minutes to an hour. He left us a can of Coke and a packet of crisps. Thanks a million, mate, they're great. Dave snaffled the Coke, by the way. And I checked mine and Ali's beer. Me and Ali put beer in the river before we went. It's still there, so result on that as well. So I'm going to make a well-earned coffee just sit and relax for a couple of hours. I might have a wee beer, get my dinner on and that. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. That's the setup for the night, guys. The kettle's on. Going to get a well earned brew. It's not a bad view, eh? Cheers, guys. Oh, we're in. We're in. Oh, that's good. Oh! Cheers. Right guys, it's 6:20 and that is dinner time. So I am having MX3 Adventure cottage pie. So we've got kettle on for boiling water. Had a couple of beers. Had a wee dip in the river. Freezing cold, mid-city. How you doing, Davy boy?
Brilliant, buddy. Way through the midges, eh?
Ali?
Just get my sausage ready.
He's got his sausages ready. Yeah. Yeah.
In 1964. It was the perfect first international camp.
You walk in, talk, and just go up.
Christie on the other side, and it's a front two of Adams and Shankland. The latter.
So catch you in the morning. Good night. It's 10 to 8. Great night in the hut last night. The guys are just tidying up. They know we're going to get ourselves away. Weather's a lot worse today than it was yesterday. But what a great wee night in the hut. Very comfortable. Yeah. So I've had a wee brew, had a bite to eat. We're going to get on the road. So I'll probably bring these back at the car. Doing a good job, Ali.
A grand job, son.
You got your sticks, Davey? Right guys, that's us back at the van and on the way home. You can see it's absolutely teeming down. So as I say, brilliant night in the Clashgour hut. And a big thank you to Ali and Dave for a brilliant night. So I'm going to sign off here, guys. If you managed to watch this far, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye, Ali.
Bye.